everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's Ep3. What up, everybody? It's Ep3. What up, everybody? It's Ep3. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's Ep3. Let's talk about it. This is The Handmaid's Tale, Season 4, Episode 3. Woocha! This was a good episode, baby. They was giving it to us. They been giving it to us, okay? This whole season, it's going to be a good season, I can tell already. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it. So now we've seen that June is captured, baby. She is captured. She is chained up in the back of a truck again. And they traveling in this truck to some kind of compound jail type prison situation. We see when she gets there, Nick comes out and unchains her. You know, he touched on the back of her neck and, you know, he unchained her. It's like he just continually locked this girl. Like, I just can't stand Nick. He could go straight to hell. Nick can kiss the blackest part of my ass. Okay, I don't like him, baby. He tells her that Mrs. Keys is safe and she's in custody and the other handmaids are still at large. He tells her, listen, if you don't tell them where the other handmaids are, I can't keep you safe. You know what I mean? And please let me help you. Like, I can't help you if you don't tell. You got to tell, bitch. Then we see Miss Lydia bring her stinking ass out the building. So Lydia tells her, girl, you just think of me as your advocate, as your guardian angel. And then they take her to a cell. So Lydia come in that cell and she say something to her and baby Lydia slapped the dog shit out. Lydia slapped the dog shit out this girl, okay? She slapped about 3 times and she called her let me get this correct,
wicked girl.
She said, you wicked girl. You took those kids and you didn't even think about their parents. What would you think? You didn't even think about me and how I would feel. I said, all of a sudden everybody is worried about rights and feelings. It's amazing. He says, I hope you are happy with yourself. And see some men rush in and they put her on the table and they strap her to it. And then the lieutenant comes in. We don't know what his last name is. He's just the lieutenant. So the lieutenant comes in and he says, oh, no, you know, it's nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Just ask you with some questions. I need some questions. I have some questions for you. So he takes off her mask and he asks her, where are the handmaids? Okay, where are the other handmaids? And June just looking at him like, girl, I'm not finna answer no questions. I'm not about to tell you where no damn handmaids. I'm not no snitch. It's like, okay, cool. So he starts praying about this ceremony that they're going to perform. I was like, Lord, are they about to R-word this girl? Oh my God. But no, they wasn't. They just flipped her over and they were starting to do the water torture where they put the towel over your face and they poured the water on you. And Lydia is listening outside the door. And although she's slightly disturbed, she's just sewing and knitting along like ain't shit happening. We see Luke meeting with a woman named Rachel and he finds out that June has been captured. She says there's 3 sources, but there's probably not going to be any more information that's going to come out. He was like, is there going to be a trial? She says maybe, but they're not going to do it in publicly. Well, what about sentencing? She was like, baby, we don't know nothing. We not going to find out shit. We don't know nothing. And it's not too much more than they could do. She gets ready to leave and he kind of got an attitude and she gives him this green persimmon and she tells him that, you know, my mom used to plant these in the backyard for luck. Just saying, plant that shit. You know what I mean? Like, something might happen. Now we back in the jail and they bringing June into another room with Aunt Lydia and the lieutenant. She tells him this lieutenant is determined and if you don't tell him where it is, it's just gonna get worse for you. And not just for you, for Janine and all the rest of the girls that you roped along in this plan. Why did you do this to these girls? Their life had meaning in Gilead. June tells her, girl, there ain't no meaning here but some violence. You told those girls that they follow the rules that they will be okay. Then you sent them off to get raped, beaten, tortured, treated like trash in the street. You failed them. And Lydia's like, she was verklempt, honey. You ain't say she failed me. She said, you failed them. You failed them, girl. Lydia? He was like, what you say now? What you call me?
Lydia, bitch. I called you Lydia.
He said, I know what you need. You need your girl. She was so easy. She turned on your ass in a hot ass minute. And then the lieutenant comes in and he comes in with the fingernail peeler off her thing and he's about to peel her fingernails off. And she was like, no, don't do it. I know where they are. They're in a library in Vermont, tucked away, X, Y, and Z. And he's like, okay, great. Let's get you some dry clothes and a place to stay. Awesome. It was so weird. Now we're at Luke's and Moira looked like she's getting ready to go to a march for a candlelight vigil for June and praying for her. And, you know, homeboy is just not into it. Luke is like, I don't know if I'm going. Do you think she made this choice or whatever? She is in prison and we up in here lighting candles. And she was like, well, I mean, it's better than nothing. We doing something. You know what we can do. And he was like, did she choose this? Well, what do you mean? No, she didn't choose this. Well, she chose to stay in Gilead. She knew she would have got caught. And she knew there was a possibility that I would never see her. Her daughter would never see her. That we would never see her again. He says, I have to respect that. You know, I have to respect the choice that she made. But I can't ask God to give her something that she didn't want. She's like, God been looking out so far. Hello, somebody. He been looking out so far. So why you want to stop trusting and believing in him now, honey? Keep on. Oh, we back with Miss Lydia, honey. And Lydia comes in again. They know that she has lied, honey. This ain't gonna be too good. Says, bitch, I never tell you where they at. I never tell your ass. And the men come in and take her again, and they take her to the elevator. This time the elevator is going all the way to the ceiling. And when they get outside, it's raining, and we see two Marthas standing on the edge, on a ledge. I cannot remember the name of these ladies. One of the ladies was Indian, or like Pakistani. I don't want to get the nationality wrong. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then it was another girl. I don't recognize their names or their faces or whatever, but I recognize their faces, but not their names. Put it like that. Lieutenant is like, girl, you going to tell me where these ladies are. I'm going to push their ass off the side of the building, basically. And so one of the girls is like,
hey, sis, don't tell. Don't say nothing, sis.
And he pushed her ass off like, boop. I said, oh, shit. Damn. Okay, like, I was like, damn. So she dead. And then he tells her, listen, you can save this one. Come on, baby. Come on. Come down off the ledge. The girl get down off the ledge. They hold hands and look at each other. You know, like, I don't know if they meant like, don't tell, don't say nothing. Bitch, say something. I don't know what they were trying to communicate to each other. But child, she go to say something. He knocked her ass off of that too. I said, oh my God, she didn't get a chance to say nothing, Lord. So they bring June back down and they put her in this metal box. Oh my God. So I don't know if she claustrophobic or not, but this little bitty ass metal box, and lock her in the box. Then we see Nick speaking to Commander Lawrence. Y'all remember Commander Lawrence? And he tells, basically talking about June, saying, well, she ain't stupid, but you know, she is stubborn. That's her issue. And Nick says that, listen, you owe me. And he's like, listen, you can't save her. You know what I mean? She ain't coming back to you. And he says, I know that, but he just don't want her to die. He was like, you know, it's nice. It's nice to want things. You know what I'm saying? That's real nice. And Nick was like, you used to want things. You used to want things to change around here. But he says, yeah, Gilead needed a whole, you know, basically a whole overhaul. And that's what it's getting. And so maybe she has served her purpose now. We should all just move on. And Nick is like, I can't just move on, you know. Lawrence is like, man, I wish I could help you. You know what I'm saying? Nick is like, you getting real comfortable up in this house. He was like, it's my house. He was like, no, bitch, it was supposed to be Commander such and such house. But he found a Victorian house that he liked better. You know, it could really help you stay up in this house if you helped her talk. If you got her to talk, this could look really good for you. He was like, well, what you trying to say? He was like, you owe me. He was like, what you trying to say? And Nick was like, you owe me, sir. You owe me. I already said that. But we back with June in the jail, child. June is stuck in the box and she's singing, ooh, something, something. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. And she's singing the song to herself, kind of like getting herself through this time and trying to keep herself from going damn crazy, I'm sure. And then we see Luke and Nicole, and they're planting a persimmon in their backyard to give her some good luck. So we see that the box is unlocked, and June climbs out of the box, and the doors open, and they take her, they put a hood on her head, and then they take her to another room, and this is dinner with Lawrence. Says, go ahead and eat some food. You know, nobody's going to hurt you up in here with me. She tells him, you know, I didn't think that you would be back to doing this or whatever. And he's like, listen, they need me. They have 9 commanders in the hospital and 6 of them are dead, drinking some funny alcohol in Pennsylvania. She was like, oh my gosh, you know, that's bad. That sounds really bad. He's like, listen, you got to tell me where they are. They're going to hurt Hannah, girl. If you don't tell me where these girls are. And this is what got her, okay? This is what's going to get her. He was like, they're not going to hurt a child. This is all they care about. And he was like, all Gilead care about is power, sis. I'm surprised you ain't figured that shit out by now, okay? All of that traditional values, BS they be talking about, that's just a means to an end, okay? He says, well, I thought you was going to clean up the mess you made. And he said, well, girl, I can't do it hanging from a rope, sis. So this is where we are. She tells him, well, fuck yourself. I said, uh-oh. He was like, all right, I mean, gentlemen, come and get her. And they came on and they take her ass bound back to the cell. She goes down there and she sees Hannah in this glass cell. She walks up to touches the glass, and Hannah gets scared of her and she runs to the other side of the glass. She like screams and runs away. So her own daughter is afraid of her, and I know this hurts her. So she's telling her it's okay, and she sits on the floor and she reassures her daughter that it's okay. But the girl looked like she is completely scared of her. She don't remember who she is. And so the lieutenant shows up again and he's like, listen, where are the girls? And she tells them. Y'all know that June can't take nothing. She trying to, that's the reason she there, because she want to save Hannah and everybody damn else. Okay, so you know they was going to get her with the Hannah situation. We see in the next scene, they go to the place, the hiding house, and they shoot everybody in their hole, and then they find the girls and they take them all in, and the girls stand up and they hold hands triumphantly. It's a real cute moment. June is at the jail. June is done. Okay, she ready to take me to the king. She ready to leave this land. Okay, she tells Aunt Lydia, baby, just kill me, baby. Just shoot me in the head, baby. Give me dum 2 to the dome and take me straight out this mug. Like, I'm done. She was like, nah, girl, we're not gonna kill you. We're gonna give you a new posting. Okay, well, yeah, it's something like that. We're going to send you to a Magdalene farm, because y'all know, like, Mary Magdalene the hoe. They going to send her to the Magdalene farm, a Magdalene compound or something they called it. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to work the slaves for master. You're going to work the fields for master. And then when you're ready, the commander and his wife, they're going to come down and they're going to do what they do. Okay, and then you're gonna have the baby, and you're gonna take your ass back out there and you're gonna work the field for massa. That's what y'all gonna do till the day you die. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical about this whole thing, but you know, I think that it'd be good for certain temperaments. I think it's gonna be all right. And June is looking like,
I know you motherfucking lying.
I know you lying. They wash her off. We see the symbolic washing of her, and you know, she gets up and they put the stuff back on again. She like, child, this like the 3rd or 4th time this done happened in this whole damn show. I'm tired of this shit. So they put her in the truck and they bring her on out there. And so then we see when she gets off, and who does she see across the bridge but fake ass Nick? And they go and they hug each other, and she tells him, you know, she love him, and he tell her he love her, and he had to do what he had to do. Nick is the bitch ass nigga. I don't like Nick. I don't like him, baby. I don't like him at all. I want her to shoot him the whole time. I was like, I wish somebody would see them and just shoot his ass. Shoot him. Okay, I'm sick of him. And she goes away, and then she goes back, and they hug each other again. They kiss each other, and it's just like this big dramatic ass moment. She gets on the car with the lady she's riding, and then they come to a train track where the train stops the car. So the driver is like, listen, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. My lady like, handle your business. It's nothing, baby. It's nothing. So they on the train, and then June started looking around. She started looking at the girls. They looking at her. I'm looking at them. They looking at me, and I'm like,
bitch, let's do this shit. Do it, bitch. Do it.
I know what you thinking, bitch. Do that shit. Do it. Do it. Kill out. Get out. So they all jump up. They attack Aunt Lydia, and June was finna kill that hoe. I was like, kill her today. Oh my God, I want her to kill her so bad, y'all. I just want to kill this hoe because she will never die. But the girl is like, no, we can make the train. Like, come on, don't do it. And Lydia was like, don't do it. Don't do it, bitch. Don't do it. Y'all see that TikTok? I did it. Okay, that's what I want her to do. But she got out. She left Aunt Lydia ass again. And you know what? It might be best that she left Aunt Lydia, because Aunt Lydia is going to face swift and harsh consequences for losing them damn girls again. So they go to running, baby. They running. Yes, indeed, they running. You hear what I'm saying? They are running. They trying to beat the train. So they are running. And the guard finally paying attention and see what's going on. And he pull out his gun and he shoots one of them. One of the girls fall, but they still running, baby. They running. They running, honey. And let me tell you something. When they crossed them train tracks, June crossed the train track, Janine crossed the train tracks, and the rest of them got hit by the train. I said, well, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I mean, I know you lying. Baby, they done made it out again. I said, ain't nobody gonna make it. My mama said, you know, one eye, she be making it out. I said, she sure do. The crazy ass gonna make it out. And they both look at each other like, oh shit, bitch. We made it, and oh shit, these people dead. And that was Alma. That was the other people that was with them. You know, the other ladies that was with them. So, you know, they major characters. They all got They all going to heaven, honey. They gonna see Jesus tonight. So they make it across, and that's how the episode goes off. And like I said, it was an excellent episode. This show have you on the edge of your seat, y'all. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It is so good. I'm telling you, like I said, it's stressful as hell. It's stressful as hell. But if you can make it through season 2, you're going to get to the light. Okay, I'm just going to encourage you. There's going to be light on the other side. Okay, so for those of you who watch, y'all know season 2 was just, baby, season 2 was terrible. But I think they do it like that so that we can see why she is the way she is. I do think that June is a selfish character and that she makes decisions without thinking about the consequences. But I also think that when you're a revolutionary like that, you can't always think about every single person that's going to get hurt as a result of what you did, because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's not about one person. It's about the whole situation. But that could be said for her the same way around, because you threw all those girls under the bus because they were going to hurt Hannah. And Hannah don't even know your ass, okay? Okay, so I want to hear what you guys thought about this episode. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my information is in Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you want to email me, all that information is in the description box. So I will holler at y'all next week. Peace.